Hey, Sooner football fans. It's Thursday night at Louis. You got Terry, Rob, and Caleb here. Boomer up.
Boomer Terry.
Boomer Caleb.
Boomer.
So, how do we, to what honor do we owe this of you joining us on a Thursday night, Caleb?
Y'all waited for me?
We waited.
And then made you?
Yeah. Nobody made you. It was just like, because...
I got here later. Y'all been here since like 4?
Yeah,
it's been a couple hours.
4:30, something like that.
So, yeah.
So you can't see him on camera. He's being camera shy. But we got JD from Iron Glide, the band. You can hear Iron Glide on our podcast. Where can they find your music at, man?
Right now. Come to a show.
Come to a show. They're going to be in Tulsa
At the Vanguard on June 15th.
at the Vanguard in Tulsa on June 15th. We're planning on being there. So if you don't want to go out and see Iron Glide, you can come out and see us. So, because we're kind of popular, right, Rob?
Kind of.
So
We're kind of a big deal.
yeah, a little bit of a big deal. But no, JD and the band, great band. Check them out whenever you can. We try to retweet and put everything out on Facebook where they're going to be at. So, not a whole lot going on this week.
Kind of slow.
Kind of slow. Caleb, anything that jumps out at you?
I don't know. Like, school's out, so everyone's back home, so nothing's really going on.
Women's
College World Series. NBA Finals start.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. We're sitting here watching the. Now, let's ask that question, Rob.
I'd rather watch the Women's College World Series. Sailing. Watch finals.
The Oklahoma State softball team, are they the Lady Cowboys or are they the Cowgirls? Is that what you asked?
Yeah, I did ask that. Are they Lady Cowboys or are they Cowgirls?
Yeah, is it Oklahoma State Cowgirls or Oklahoma State Lady Cowboys?
Are they all Cowpokes or
Lady Boys?
No, that's the football team. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a great point. What's up, Neil?
No, thanks.
No. Okay. Don't worry about interrupting this. This is what we do. And by the way, JD just finished a hamburger with macaroni and cheese
and a pound of French
fries. It's called the Joker here at Louis, which we got to remind everybody to come out to Louis and join us sometime. We got a pretty big crowd here. Not here for us, but people are here watching the College World Series. But I actually wanted to talk about Bru McCoy. You know who Bru McCoy is, Caleb?
5-star receiver. Must be really good because both teams keep going after him. What a joke.
Well,
I think he's going back.
He committed to Texas, signed.
Well, he committed to USC first.
But then he committed to Texas.
Yeah. And transferred. And then when we went to USC, then Kingsbury left. They transferred to Texas.
Right. And he hasn't even played it down, has he?
No.
He's still, committed freshman, and now he's going back to USC. The University of Texas is sending Tom Herman's going out. Ellinger's going out. A bunch of the staff is going out. I kind of figure that Matthew McConaughey, since he's in California, is doing the hey. What's that? Oh, we got an update here.
Yep, he's returning to USC apparently.
He's returning?
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm the coach, he is done.
We
don't want you anymore.
He's
returning to USC.
He's returning to USC. Now, see, here's the thing. We've talked about the transfer portal being good in some instances. This is where it's bad, and it's even though it's a Texas player, in my opinion, because you got to remember, Oklahoma, the only defensive line signee that they had in the 2019 class, Derek Green, left the University of Oklahoma, said he was going to the military, ended up not going to the military, and transferring to Vanderbilt.
Best of luck.
Best of luck at
He must have
Vanderbilt.
gone for school reasons, I guess.
Well, but here's the thing. The word is that Bru is transferring because he's homesick. He's too far away from home.
I got that theory.
What's your theory?
I think Urban Meyer is going there next year. I think he's heard about it.
No, so he wants to.
Urban Meyer came out like this week saying like he's not going to say he's not done with coaching yet. Like he's not saying no. USC, he's already at the Fox game. What's his name? Liner and Reggie both said they were recruiting him to coach there. I think he's going back next year. That's why he's transferring there. He left because Kingsbury left.
Yeah.
And so he's going back because Urban Meyer is going there.
But see, here's the issue. I believe that a player should have the right to transfer because coaches
Leave all the time.
have the right to change jobs, whether you're an offensive line coach, defensive line coach, head coach. But with players, they need to put stipulations on it.
I agree.
Okay, if you're a
If
freshman,
you're a coach, you tell them, listen, you messed up, whatever. You're done here. Don't even think about coming back.
yeah. But see, if you're a freshman, you haven't even played it down. You show up. He was an early, show up, and same way with Derek Green. They were here on campus. He was on campus in January. Decided he didn't like it or whatever reason, and then you can leave. That no, they need to put a stipulation on it. You know what? If you sign a letter of intent, you cannot transfer for 12 months.
Something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's not
going to get ridiculous.
Yeah,
Kids
'cause-
just flip flopping all around.
Yeah, I mean, you show, if you're a kid from, LA and you show up in Norman and you don't like it at first, you haven't been here long enough, you don't gel, and all of a sudden, I don't like it here, I want to go away. I want to go back home. They got to put a stop to that. What do you think, Caleb?
I mean, as long as they start out a year, that's pretty much what it is, right? They transfer.
Well, no, if they put themselves in the transfer portal, they can.
But they still have to pass eligibility though.
Right,
too.
they still have to get.
He's kind of weird because he hasn't played it down yet. That's what's weird about his situation is really weird. So I mean, he still hasn't even played it down for a school. So that's what makes his situation weird from everyone else. Because everyone else, unless they're a grad transfer or they get exception from the NCAA, it's they have to sit out a year. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with him though. His situation is very weird. But
Yeah, well, it's my understanding that Derek Green, he still he applied to be able to play next year, and he still hasn't got the word.
yeah.
But the kids have rights. But you know what? The recruiting process is huge in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
You get wined and dined by everybody. You get taken to. If you make that decision
And you sign,
then
that, in my opinion, is at least a year.
at least 12 months. You can't even think about transferring. You know what? You're an adult now. You made a commitment. Adhere to your commitment.
Yeah. And if you do transfer, you may have to set out a year to do that.
Yeah, or 2 years. If you're a freshman transfer, you got to sit out 2 years. Because a lot of these guys, Bru McCoy's probably not, but he may go. You know what? They're just going to redshirt him a year. So he'll still get to play.
Well, it's entirely possible that the University of Texas, although I don't care about them, I hate them. I really don't like them much.
Really?
It's a possibility that whoever else that they were recruiting at that position, they were like, okay, sorry, we don't want you
They
anymore.
lost the scholarship.
Because,
Yeah, they
lost
lose
the
a
out of the
scholarship.
deal. So,
It's a messed up deal.
I mean, it'd be like one of our three big receivers we got, one of them transferred. Like, we'd be pretty mad about it too. So
Yeah.
I see where they're coming from. It's just
absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think he went to practice and saw Ellinger can't throw a ball 10 yards. And he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Our buddy Tattoo Baker, put a deal out, and he said he saw it. I'm going to trust him. He's never lied to us before. There was a post out that he kind of bashed Texas. Bru did about they're really not back. There's a couple of things out there. Of course, now Texas fans are all over, Tattoo. But this is started a Twitter war between Sooner fans and
OU fans and USC
Texas,
fans.
yeah, and USC.
What else is new?
But the other big news we found out today is the UCLA game is a 7 o'clock kickoff.
5 o'clock for you, right?
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. I'm a little bit upset about it because
Can go see Iron Maiden.
the Iron Maiden concert.
He didn't get tickets yet, did he?
No, I didn't get tickets yet, so I got to figure that stuff out. But
We'll just sing an Iron Maiden song to you.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can learn an Iron Maiden
You
song.
can go see him like a month beforehand, so it's like you're going to see him.
Yeah, but it's seeing Maiden in LA, the metal capital. Of
They
the
play
world.
at the Forum.
No, they're playing at the soccer stadium.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Citibank Stadium or
Pretty cool.
whatever.
The
or-
Chargers play at.
Yeah, but anyway, that got announced right after that. Our buddy, the Tailgate Ninja, Dan Donnelly from Tailgate Connect, announced that the Sooner Tailgate at Pasadena for the UCLA game starts at 10:30 a.m.
And we'll be there.
We'll be there, and all you Sooner fans need to be there. But I'm assuming Dan's going to have a Budweiser truck there and a tanker full of vodka, because that's like a long time before the game to start.
Maybe.
Probably about 7 hours of drinking before you go inside, and maybe 8 hours of drinking.
Yeah, 8 hours of tailgating, which I'm sure Dan will have, a lot of stuff. So what are your thoughts about are you looking forward to a night game in California?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll have all day to kind of make fun of the UCLA Bruin fans, and then we'll get to kick them up and down the field later on that evening. So
You're not going to be there.
I won't be there. I'll be here. It's perfect for me. It's that night game, so I like night games. So
Yeah,
Houston's a night game too, right? Houston's a night game as well.
yeah.
So,
Houston's a night
Texas
game.
at 11 a.m.
yeah.
11 a.m.
I think the first 3 games are night games, right? This is Houston, and the other,
Yeah, Houston is a Sunday night game.
then-
Thanks for that, Rob.
and then the next one's the UCLA, right?
Yeah, UCLA
And
game.
then who would we play after that? It's
North Dakota State.
that's
or
at 7.
South
So,
Dakota.
South Dakota State.
North, South, East, West Dakota.
So 3 night games in a row. That's pretty cool. So I like that.
Yeah, but JD, you headed out? Again, check out JD's band Iron Glide on Facebook, on Twitter. Listen to their music as soon as we find.
The tickets for the show.
Tickets for the show, Ron. You get them online at the website, ironglide.net.
IronGlide.net. Tickets to the show on June 15th at
The Vanguard.
the Vanguard in Tulsa. We'll be there. Me and Rob might sign some autographs if y'all come. So, hey, we're trying to help him promote the band, man. But
See y'all.
see ya, JD. But anyway, that's it'll be a fun time in California. We're going to be there for 5-6 days.
We got a beach house.
We got a beach house. Yep. So we're looking forward to it. But anything you want to add to it, Caleb?
Anything?
Yeah.
Get the Raptors instead.
Oh.
Warriors going down this year.
Caleb
What's it at right now?
But 0-0 starts tonight.
Oh, tonight's the first night.
Caleb just went NBA Raptors in 7.
Raptors.
I don't even. I couldn't tell you one way.
I'm gonna go. Who cares?
I honestly would like to see Golden State win, and because
Katie.
yeah.
But what if Golden State goes down 0-2 and Katie comes back and wins because of him?
Yeah, well, that'll suck too.
That's very possible. I mean, the best player on the court is Kawhi Leonard. So, I mean, they're the best player.
Wow, that is a bold statement, Cotton.
It's not a bold statement at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's averaging 32 points a game. He shut down Giannis. I mean, he shut down Giannis. I mean, that's ridiculous to say that. So, I mean, he's the best player on the court.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't think he's that close either. Because Steph's really good at offense, but he's not good at defense at all. Like, Kawhi can do everything. He shuts down the best defender, and he does the whole offense. So,
Yeah, and
Raptors in 7.
so we just went into NBA basketball talk, which is horrible. But also, we're doing great. Thank you. Teresa and I, the lovely Teresa, who always runs the camera for us, we will be in Memphis tomorrow and tomorrow night through the weekend. And if you're a Tennessee Sooner fan and you're watching the video, come out to the Legacy in Arlington, Tennessee tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Another band that is on our podcast and a Sooner fan, Mike Bertaldo and his band, the Fever Tree, will be at the Legacy in Arlington. We'll be there hanging out, watching them. We got Michael, who's just went blank on his last name. Honey, what's his last name? No, Michael, the guy from Tennessee that lives in Tennessee.
Why did you ask?
Yeah. Anyway, he came to a tailgate. He's going to be there. Come out and check us out. You know, hang out with us. Check out Fever Tree. Find their music on Amazon, Spotify, and everything else. So subscribe to this. Come out to Louis any Thursday night or any time, like we've always said.
We are not affiliated with the University of Oklahoma.
But we still have eligibility.
There you go. Well, we have eligibility left. Thanks for watching, everybody.
If y'all come, you can be on here. Just saying.
Yeah, come out on Thursday night. We'll sit down. We can zoom the camera back. We got a big giant deal here. We could have all the Sooner fans here. So come out and join us any Thursday night. Boomer up.
Boomer Jerry.
Boomer Caleb.
Boomer.